Hey everyone, welcome back. So this week actually feels like a bit of a shift in tone. I think this is one of those weeks where things soften, but at the same time, the mind really starts to wake up. And for me, it feels like we move from feeling everything deeply into starting to talk about it. Let's break it down, starting with Monday. Please listen to my intro and then scroll down for your sun, moon, and rising sign. So Monday, Venus moves into Cancer. And I think this is all about emotional safety, comfort, and connection. Like, Venus in Cancer doesn't just want love, it wants home. It wants the feeling of, you get me, you hold me, I can exhale here. And for me, it seems that relationships this week become a bit more tender, more protective. You might notice people getting slightly more sensitive or nostalgic. And I get the feeling that we're all a bit more aware of who actually feeds us emotionally versus who drains us. In my own life, I often find with Venus in Cancer, I suddenly crave very simple things, like cooking a proper meal, staying in, texting that one person I trust instead of 10 people I don't really connect with. It's not loud, it's not dramatic, it's just real. And I think this is also about money too. Cancer likes security, so you might find yourself thinking, am I actually safe here financially, or just surviving? So overall, Monday feels like soften, protect your energy and come home to yourself. I hope that doesn't sound cheesy. Now Tuesday is actually quite beautiful. Mercury trine Jupiter. And I love this energy because I think this is when things start to make sense. If Monday is emotional, Tuesday is like, oh wow, okay. Now I understand why I felt that way. Mercury is the mind, Jupiter is expansion. So together, this is big picture thinking. I get the feeling that conversations this day could be insightful, uplifting, even a bit life-changing. And for me, it seems that people are more open, more generous in how they communicate, like suddenly someone says something that just clicks for you. In my own life, I often find with Mercury trine Jupiter, I'll be overthinking something. And then I either have a conversation or even read something random. And it opens the whole situation up. It's like, oh, I was looking at this too narrowly. So this is a really good day for writing, teaching, recording videos, honestly like this, having meaningful conversations. But also, don't overpromise, because Jupiter can exaggerate a little bit. So just watch that tendency to go, yes, I'll do everything. And then later you're like, why did I say yes to all of that? And then we move into Gemini season. And honestly, the energy shifts here. I think this is where things start to feel lighter. So if the last few weeks have felt heavy, emotional, introspective, Gemini comes in and says, okay, let's talk, let's move, let's breathe again. And I get the feeling that curiosity comes back online. You might feel more social, mentally active, or interested in everything again. And for me, it seems that Gemini season is always when life starts to feel a little bit like a puzzle. You're connecting dots, you're asking questions, you're seeing patterns. In my own life, I often find during Gemini season, I start multiple conversations at once. I'll message someone, start reading something else, get an idea, write it down, and suddenly I'm juggling like 5 different threads. And somehow, it works, because Gemini thrives in that movement. Okay, so let's go on and look at each sign. Hi Aries, this week is all about coming back to yourself emotionally. Venus in Cancer activates your 4th house of home and inner life, so I think you might be craving more comfort, more privacy, or just space to recharge. It feels like you don't want surface level right now. You want real emotional grounding. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of communication, writing, or even a conversation that opens your mind. For you, Gemini season activates your 3rd house, so expect more movement, ideas, and a lot of back and forth energy. Wishing you a wonderful grounding week. Hi Taurus, this week is all about connection and communication. Venus in Cancer activates your 3rd house, so I think there's this softness in how you speak and relate, maybe reaching out more or having more meaningful conversations. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of finances or self-worth. something that makes you feel a bit more secure. For you, Gemini season activates your second house, so expect to focus on money, values, and what you truly want to build. Wishing you a really steady and fulfilling week. Hi Gemini, this week is all about self-worth and stepping into your value. Venus in Cancer activates your second house, so I think you're really tuning into what feels worth it emotionally and financially. There's a sensitivity around money and value, but also an opportunity to nurture it. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of yourself, your ideas, your direction, your voice. For you, Gemini season activates your first house, so expect a bit of a personal reset, a new chapter, a fresh sense of self. Wishing you an excellent, energizing week. Hi Cancer, this week is all about you. Venus moves into your first house, so I think this is a moment where you naturally attract people, attention, opportunities. There's something softer and more magnetic about you now. In my own life, I find when Venus hits the first, you just feel more yourself. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of the past, healing, or something behind the scenes that finally makes sense. For you, Gemini season activates your 12th house, so expect rest, reflection, and a bit of withdrawal before your next big cycle. Wishing you a beautiful, nurturing week. Hi Leo. This week is all about slowing down and tuning in. Venus in Cancer activates your 12th house, so I think you're needing more alone time, more emotional processing. Things might feel a bit quieter but also deeper. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of friendships or your future plans, something that gives you hope again. For you, Gemini season activates your 11th house, so expect more social energy, connections, and opportunities through others. Wishing you a gentle but inspiring week. Hi Virgo, this week is all about your people. Venus in Cancer activates your 11th house, so I think friendships and community feel more emotionally fulfilling, or you're discerning who actually feels like your people. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of career or public life, something expanding your visibility. For you, Gemini season activates your 10th house, so expect more focus on work, direction, and where you're heading. Wishing you a really aligned and rewarding week. Hi Libra, this week is all about your direction. Venus in Cancer activates your 10th house, so I think there's a softer approach to career. Maybe being recognized for something more personal or heartfelt. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of learning, travel, or perspective, something that broadens your world. For you, Gemini season activates your 9th house, so expect expansion, new ideas, and a desire to explore more. Wishing you an exciting and expansive week. Hi Scorpio. This week is all about growth. Venus in Cancer activates your 9th house, so I think you're drawn to things that feel meaningful, learning, exploring, even emotional truth. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of shared finances or deeper emotional connections, something that opens things up. For you, Gemini season activates your 8th house, so expect transformation, intensity, and deeper conversations. Wishing you a powerful and insightful week. Hi Sagittarius, this week is all about depth. Venus in Cancer activates your 8th house, so I think emotions run deeper, especially in relationships. There's this sense of wanting intimacy, honesty, and emotional trust. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of relationships or partnerships, something really supportive. For you, Gemini season activates your 7th house, so expect a strong focus on others, love, collaboration, connection. Wishing you a meaningful and connected week. Hi Capricorn. This week is all about relationships. Venus in Cancer activates your 7th house, so I think love and connection take center stage, but in a softer, more emotional way than you're used to. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of work, health, or routines, something that improves your daily life. For you, Gemini season activates your 6th house, so expect a busy, productive energy. Wishing you a really balanced and supportive week. Hi Aquarius, this week is all about your daily life. Venus in Cancer activates your 6th house, so I think you're wanting your routines to feel better, more nurturing, more aligned. It's less about pressure and more about care. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of creativity, romance, or something that brings you joy. For you, Gemini season activates your 5th house, so expect fun, play, and creative expression. Wishing you a light and joyful week. Hi Pisces, this week is all about joy and emotional expression. Venus in Cancer activates your 5th house, so I think this is a beautiful time for love, creativity, and doing what feels good. There's a softness and flow here that really suits you. With Mercury trine Jupiter, you could get some good news in the area of home or family, something that brings emotional relief. For you, Gemini season activates your 4th house, so expect to focus on home, roots, and where you belong. Wishing you a really magical and heart-opening week.